Have you ever noticed a peculiar pattern in your life? Whenever you share your plans or exciting news with certain individuals, things don't quite unfold as expected eventually. It falls apart, or just silence. Do you ever wonder if there's a correlation between their involvement and your setbacks, or is it merely a coincidence? Let's delve into this together, shall we? Before we proceed, please take a moment to subscribe and click on the bell icon by the side so you stay updated on our future uploads. In today's video, we'll explore the wisdom of sharing your dreams, visions, and plans. Additionally, we'll discuss strategies for discerning whom to confide in and whom to withhold your plans from. Let's jump right into it. Although there are no direct verses in the Bible to give us direct instructions on how to deal with this particular issue, however, there are breadcrumbs here and there, scriptures that we can glean from to give us a clue on what the scripture has to say. Firstly, let's go to the book of Isaiah. In chapter 30, verse 15, NIV, it says, "In quietness and trust is your strength." Also in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 28, NIV, it says, "Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent." So what can we gather from these two passages? These two passages make us understand the power of silence. It is a strength according to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15, and it is wisdom according to Proverbs chapter 17, verse 28. One strong advantage of keeping silent when it comes to our personal projects is that we remain a mystery, and no one can actually tell what we are up to. We become unpredictable and unreadable, and that helps our enemy not to be able to strategize accordingly, and even if they do, they will act at random hoping to get the target. When we look at the book of Matthew chapter 2, we can see a very practical example of this. In the bustling city of Jerusalem, under the watchful gaze of King Herod, a celestial phenomenon stirred the curiosity of wise men from the distant east. These magi, renowned for their deep understanding of the heavens, embarked on a journey guided by a star unlike any other. Their quest was not for mere earthly treasures, but for the elusive King of the Jews, whose birth the star heralded. Bursting with anticipation, they approached the city gates, their hearts brimming with the desire to worship this newborn king. News of their arrival reached the ears of King Herod, sending shivers through the ancient city. Herod, ever wary of challenges to his rule, summoned the learned sages of Jerusalem to decipher the prophecies. Together, they revealed Bethlehem as the prophesied birthplace of the awaited Messiah. With a deceptive charm, Herod called the Magi to him, feigning eagerness to join in their worship. Yet his true intentions simmered in the shadows as he extracted from them the exact moment of the star's appearance, plotting to extinguish this new hope that threatened his reign. Undeterred, the Magi pressed on, guided by the celestial beacon, until it hovered above the humble abode where the child lay. Overwhelmed with joy and reverence, they knelt before the infant king, offering gifts fit for royalty: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But their encounter with the divine did not end there. In a dream, they were warned of Herod's treachery, prompting them to take a different path home, avoiding the clutches of the scheming king. Thus, the journey of the Magi, marked by wonder, worship, and wisdom, became a testament to the enduring power of faith and the divine guidance that leads seekers to the presence of greatness. Let's delve into the layers of intrigue within this passage. Firstly, we confront the cunning treachery lurking within King Herod's heart. On the surface, his feigned enthusiasm at the news of the prophesied King of the Jews appears genuine. However, beneath his facade lies a sinister agenda imperceptible to the unsuspecting eye. Herod's machinations extend to consulting prophecy specialists, desperate to pinpoint the precise birthplace of this perceived threat to his throne. Furthermore, he cunningly seeks the counsel of the wise men, masquerading his true intent under the guise of shared reverence. Yet, it becomes evident that Herod's purported desire to worship this newborn king is a veil for his festering resentment towards the infant, destined to usurp his power. Herod's dark motives are driven by a consuming fear of relinquishing control, compelling him to snuff out any perceived threat, even if it means extinguishing the life of an innocent child. Now let's talk about another important part of the story. Mary and Joseph had to keep Jesus a secret when he was born. They didn't tell everyone about him because they knew he was special and important. If they had told everyone, it might have been easier for people to find Jesus. But not many people knew the truth about him. Only Mary's cousin Elizabeth and her husband Zechariah knew because they had a special baby too. Our visions, dreams, and plans are our unborn child. The passage we just read teaches us that sometimes it's best to keep our special plans and dreams to ourselves, which are like our unborn child of prophecy. Just like Mary and Joseph kept Jesus a secret, we should be careful about who we share our big ideas with. Some people might seem nice just like Herod, but deep down, they could be jealous or want to stop us from reaching our goals. In a world where not everyone has good intentions, it's important to be cautious and protect our dreams from people who might try to ruin them. Let's dive into this captivating scene. As the wise men departed, a divine messenger, an angel of the Lord, appeared to Joseph in a dream, delivering urgent instructions. "Rise swiftly," the angel proclaimed. "Take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt. There you must remain until I give word, for Herod is set on hunting down the child to bring him harm." Without hesitation, Joseph sprang into action under the cloak of night, gathering his precious charges, Jesus and Mary, and embarking on a clandestine journey to Egypt. Theirs was a flight veiled in secrecy, shrouded by the protective wings of angelic guidance. In the land of the Nile, they sought refuge, awaiting the demise of Herod, fulfilling the ancient prophecy, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Their sojourn in Egypt echoed the divine orchestration of history, woven through the threads of prophecy and providence. Meanwhile, Herod seethed with rage upon realizing the cunning of the Magi had eluded him. In a fit of furious desperation, he issued a chilling decree: the slaughter of innocent boys in Bethlehem and its surroundings, a ruthless attempt to extinguish any potential threat to his reign. Thus, the haunting words of the prophet Jeremiah echoed through the land, capturing the anguish of a nation in mourning. "A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping in great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted, for they are no more." In this riveting tale of flight, prophecy, and tragedy, we witness the timeless struggle between darkness and light, where divine intervention and human frailty collide in the theater of history. Picture this: Herod, the big-shot ruler, realizes he's been outfoxed by these wise guys. I mean, come on, they're called wise for a reason, right? So, what does Herod do? He goes totally bonkers. Since he couldn't figure out which kid was the big deal, he decided to go on a crazy rampage. He's like, let's round up all the boys 2 years old and younger and wipe them out. Talk about extreme measures, huh? Now, why would he do something so drastic? Well, he's playing a guessing game, and he's betting on the odds. But here's the kicker. The super smart God had already whisked away the special kid, so Herod's plan is doomed from the start. The lesson here, folks, is that when people don't have a clue about your plans, they'll just take wild shots in the dark. And guess what? They're usually way off target. So keep your secrets close, because in the game of guessing, you want to stay one step ahead of the curve. Our visions, dreams, and plans are like seeds. Let's dive into a story about seeds, dreams, and the power of protection. Once upon a time, when I was much younger, my siblings and I decided to plant bean seeds. We were so excited. We gave our seeds all the care they needed, watering them and making sure they had the best soil and lots of sunlight. Soon enough, my siblings' seeds started to sprout. But mine was taking a little longer. I began to worry. What was wrong with my seed? Curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to dig up my seed to check on it. And guess what? It was just about to break through the soil and show its first leaves. But when I uncovered it, I accidentally stopped its growth. My seed couldn't sprout anymore because I exposed it to the harsh environment too soon. Our dreams and visions are a lot like those seeds. When we share them with the wrong people, their negativity can smother our hopes and dreams. Their jealousy and envy act like weeds, choking our seeds and stopping them from growing. So, just like we protect our seeds until they're strong enough to face the world, we should also protect our dreams and visions. Keep them safe from negativity and doubt, and watch them grow into something amazing. Imagine you have something incredibly precious, like a shining pearl or a secret treasure. Now, think about giving that treasure to a wild pack of dogs or pigs. What do you think they'd do? They might not understand how special it is, and instead of cherishing it, they could trample it under their feet, or worse, turn on you and tear you to pieces. That's the powerful message behind this ancient saying. Do not give dogs what is sacred, Do not throw your pearls to pigs, Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. It's a warning to protect the valuable things in your life, whether they're physical treasures or your deepest thoughts and dreams. Not everyone will appreciate or understand them, and sharing them with the wrong people could lead to disaster. So choose wisely who you share your precious treasures with, and keep them safe from harm. Great. Now we know that it is a wise practice not to divulge your plans to everyone. So who do we divulge them to? How do we identify those we shouldn't divulge them to? Pay close attention because the signs might not be obvious, but they're there for a reason. Think of it like this. Remember those wise men who dodged King Herod's trickery? Well, just like them, we need to stay sharp and ask for help from above to spot tricky situations. Some people are good at hiding their true intentions, and some even use Christianity to throw us off track. But with the spirit of discernment on our side, nothing can slip past us unnoticed. When you talk to God and ask Him to reveal these people to you, it's best to do it with a pure heart. That means asking without thinking about anyone specific. If you pray with someone in mind, your mind might trick you into thinking it's them, thinking it's a revelation from God, even if it's not true. But when you ask with a pure heart, it's like opening a surprise package. You'll be amazed at who or what God reveals to you. So keep your heart pure and get ready for some surprising blessings. Train your sensitivity. There could be signs that you can pick up here and there that will let you know who is genuinely interested in your success and progress. Look up for such signs. I recall a conversation with a friend wherein I excitedly shared a wonderful occurrence in my life, hoping for congratulatory remarks and well wishes. To my surprise, my friend swiftly diverted the conversation to another topic, seemingly disregarding my news entirely. I repeated the good news to him again, and the same thing happened. Following that encounter, I ceased confiding in personal matters to him. This incident exemplifies sensitivity to one's response. The initial reason for confiding in him was due to prior awareness of his tendency. Perhaps you've encountered such friends, individuals primarily focused on overshadowing your achievements. It appears they lack a sense of personal destiny and instead thrive on proving their superiority. Their behavior is marked by an unhealthy competitiveness driven by comparison and rivalry. We've explored ways to steer clear of individuals indifferent to our aspirations. Does this imply we should keep our visions private? Not necessarily. Yet if circumstances dictate, we may have no choice but to do so. Nevertheless, there exist individuals genuinely interested in our dreams, capable of aiding us in their realization more effectively than we could alone. These individuals are akin to gifts and serve as destiny helpers. How do we recognize them? That's our next focus. To address this inquiry, let's revisit the account of Mary and Elizabeth. As depicted in that narrative, we witness Elizabeth also being pregnant even before Mary did. When Mary visited her cousin Elizabeth, the unborn child within Elizabeth leaped with joy. This occurrence holds significance as it suggests that when we encounter our destined allies, or those with whom we can confide our aspirations, there's a resonance within us. They don't perceive us as threats because they not only feel like family, but also share similar visions, aspirations, and dreams. They comprehend our language, empathize with our emotions, and understand our struggles because they are undergoing similar experiences. Due to these shared experiences, they can provide meaningful encouragement and support. There exists another category of individuals who grasp the divine prophecy woven into your existence. These may include your parents, a sincerely devout friend, a genuine mentor, or someone you deeply admire. Notice my repeated emphasis on genuine. This underscores the importance of discerning those who lack authenticity. An exemplary figure from biblical narrative is Jonathan, the friend of David. Despite being expected to align with his father Saul in plotting against David, who posed a threat to Jonathan's potential ascent to the throne, Jonathan instead aided and shielded David from harm. He recognized the divine mandate and prophecy surrounding David's life, understanding that opposing David's kingship equated to opposing God's sovereign will. In conclusion, our journey through biblical narratives and personal reflections reveals a profound truth: the wisdom of discernment in sharing our dreams and plans. The tales of King Herod's treachery, Mary and Joseph's discretion, and the alliance between David and Jonathan serve as timeless lessons in navigating the complexities of human relationships and divine destiny. In a world teeming with both genuine allies and potential adversaries, the art of discretion becomes paramount. Just as Mary and Joseph guarded the secret of Jesus' birth and the Magi evaded Herod's schemes, we too must exercise caution in entrusting our visions to others. Not everyone will share our enthusiasm or support our endeavors, and it is through the lens of discernment that we can distinguish between true companions and mere bystanders. Moreover, the examples of Jonathan's unwavering loyalty to David and Elizabeth's jubilant recognition of Mary's divine calling illustrate the profound connection that exists between kindred spirits. These individuals, marked by their authenticity and shared vision, serve as pillars of support on our journey toward fulfilling our God-given purpose. As we navigate the intricacies of human interaction and divine guidance, let us remember the power of silence, the significance of discernment, and the sanctity of sharing our dreams with those who honor and cherish them. In doing so, we not only safeguard our aspirations, but also cultivate a community of genuine companionship and mutual encouragement. So, dear friends, as you tread the path of destiny, may you walk with discernment, share with wisdom, and find solace in the company of those who recognize and celebrate the divine prophecy over your life. Subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon, and join our community as we delve deeper into the mysteries of faith, share inspiring stories, and empower each other to live out our divine destinies. Together, let's navigate the twists and turns of life, drawing strength from the wisdom of Scripture and the support of fellow seekers. Don't miss out on the opportunity to enrich your spiritual journey and connect with like-minded individuals. Join us, and let's embark on this transformative adventure together. See you in the next video.